Also, there were reports that Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and some other U.S. officials walked out of G20 meetings when Russian officials began speaking. Could you just explain a little bit more about why they took that move, and is it a move that we could anticipate President Biden making himself?
Well, the president and Secretary Yellen have both said that we can't have business as usual at the G20 or in a lot of these international forums as it relates to Russia. And she and the Treasury team made clear that she was planning to participate in some and not other meetings, which certainly is something we support. The president also has conveyed he doesn't believe that that Russia should be a part of the G20. That's now 6 months away in terms of his participation. So I can't make a prediction of what actions he may or may not take, but certainly we support her steps, and it's an indication of the fact that President Putin and Russia has become a pariah on the global stage. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. Just today, Russia issued another warning about consequences of Finland and Sweden joining NATO. Do you have a response?
Well, the decision of any country to join NATO is up to that country and NATO to make a determination about, and certainly that's the case here. We strongly support NATO's open door policy, and I'm not going to indulge Russia's saber rattling. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. Just to zoom out a bit on the Ukraine aid and the policy towards this war. The President of the European Council, Charles Michel, was there today in Kyiv, and he said, quote, which was unusually clear, I thought, said, "You are not alone, we are with you, and we'll do everything which is possible to support you and to make sure that Ukraine will win the war." Is it the policy of the United States that Russia should not only lose, but be seen to lose this war? Is that like a strategic goal?
I think we've been pretty clear that we're going to do everything possible to make sure President Putin and Russia recognize this is a strategic loss, that the president is a pariah on the global stage. Now, when you have a country that has lost as many people as Ukraine has, millions of people have been left homeless, I don't know if that feels like a win to them, but I think it's also true that the Ukrainians have clearly won the Battle of Kyiv. They have surpassed the expectations of the world in terms of their ability to fight back against Russia. And Russia has not only become a pariah on the world stage, but they have effectively united NATO, effectively driven countries to desire and interest in joining NATO, have united the West in a way that has never been their objective, while also their economy is crumbling. So, that is all a victory in terms of isolating Russia.
Okay, but is the concrete goal of the aid that's going there? Now we're talking about artillery and more. Is the goal a battlefield defeat for Russia, ultimately? Not a compromise, not no gray areas. Just.
We're doing everything we can to equip the Ukrainian government, Ukrainian leaders, to effectively fight back in this military battle. Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen. Just to go back to the mask ruling, you mentioned some of the videos that we saw, but it certainly